What if we told you that something as simple as the right glass of wine could boost your blood flow, strengthen your heart, and reignite that spark in your love life, even after 60? That's not just wishful thinking, it's wisdom straight from those who've lived long, loved deeply, and learned what truly works. Today, we reveal the 4 types of wine that improve circulation and intimacy, proven by life's best teachers, the elderly. There's something special about growing older. It's not just about the years, it's about the wisdom, the memories, and the quiet strength that only time can bring. If you're watching this today, first let me say thank you. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, or maybe caring for someone who is, I want to recognize you. Your life matters. Your story matters. And your joy still matters, deeply. You see, aging is often misunderstood. Some think that turning 60 means slowing down, giving up on connection, or stepping back from intimacy. But that's not the truth. In fact, for many, this stage of life can bring deeper love, greater understanding, and even a new kind of spark. Let's be honest, there are challenges. As the years pass, our bodies go through changes. Circulation might slow. Energy levels shift. Libido may not feel the same. And loneliness? It can creep in quietly, even for those who are married or surrounded by family. These are real struggles, and it's okay to talk about them. But here's the good news. There are natural, simple ways to support your body and relationships as you age. Today, we're going to talk about something you might not expect: wine. That's right. Not just for the taste or tradition, but for the gentle ways certain types of wine can help improve circulation, support heart health, and even reignite connection and intimacy in your golden years. And we're not just talking theory here. I want to introduce you to James and Ethel. They're not real in the way that you or I are, but their story is drawn from real people and real love. They've been married for 41 years. High school sweethearts who raised 3 kids, worked hard all their lives, and now live in a small town just outside Columbus. For a while, things had become routine. Ethel had some trouble with her joints, James with his blood pressure. Their days were quiet, maybe too quiet. Even though they still loved each other, there was something missing. Touch had become rare. Conversations shorter. Laughter, less frequent. One afternoon, Ethel visited the local market and ran into an old friend, Grace, who looked absolutely radiant. After catching up, Grace shared a little secret. She and her husband had started enjoying a glass of natural red wine a few nights a week, just one glass, usually with dinner. Not only did it help them unwind, but she noticed her circulation had improved. And she hinted, with a twinkle in her eye, that their evenings were feeling more alive. Ethel was curious. That evening, she brought home a bottle and surprised James. They sat on the porch, just the two of them, sipping slowly, talking about old times. And over the weeks that followed, something started to change. They began walking together after dinner. Holding hands. Sharing stories again. Even their sleep improved. Now, I'm not saying wine is a miracle fix. But some types of wine, especially the ones we'll talk about today, are packed with natural compounds that support your body and heart. And when used in moderation and with the right mindset, they can become part of a daily habit that nourishes not just your health, but your relationship. So, if you're someone who's been feeling like the best days are behind you, stay with me. What if joy, closeness, and even passion don't fade with age, they just change form? What if there's more waiting for you than you ever imagined? Coming up, we'll explore 4 special types of wine that are known to boost circulation, improve warmth and intimacy, and help you feel more like yourself again. Let's begin. And hey, if you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Let's talk for a moment about something most people don't like to admit: what really changes in the body after 60. Not just the gray hairs or the slower mornings, but the more subtle things. Feeling cold more often. A lack of energy. Struggling to focus. And yes, intimacy, feeling that natural connection with your partner, may not be as easy or spontaneous as it once was. Many times, all of these symptoms are tied to one thing: poor circulation. When your blood isn't flowing the way it should, every system in your body feels it. Your muscles don't get enough oxygen, your brain doesn't stay as sharp, and the parts of your body that respond to closeness and touch. They need healthy circulation, too. But what causes this change? As we age, our blood vessels become less flexible. This means they don't expand as easily. When vessels stay tight or narrow, the heart has to work harder to pump blood through the body. That leads to higher blood pressure and less oxygen getting to the tissues that need it most. And when there's less blood flow, it's harder to feel alive, alert, or even interested in physical closeness. Here's where something called nitric oxide comes in. This is a molecule your body makes naturally. It helps relax and open up your blood vessels so that blood can flow more freely. In younger people, it's produced more easily. But after 60, our nitric oxide levels tend to drop. And when they do, everything from brain function to physical intimacy can be affected. That's why heart health, blood vessel health, and circulation are so connected to energy and desire. Now, let's shift to something you might not expect: wine. You've probably heard that a glass of red wine here and there can be good for the heart. But have you ever wondered why? Red wine, especially certain types, contains a natural compound called resveratrol. This antioxidant is found in the skin of red grapes. It's been studied for its ability to protect blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and improve circulation. In fact, resveratrol has been shown to support the same nitric oxide process we talked about earlier, helping blood vessels stay relaxed and open. Other antioxidants in wine, like flavonoids and tannins, also play a role. They fight off harmful free radicals in the body, reducing stress on your cells and supporting healthy aging. Now, let's be clear, we're not talking about drinking heavily. This isn't about getting drunk or losing control. We're talking about moderation. A small glass of wine with dinner. A moment to pause, breathe, and reconnect, either with yourself or with your partner. For couples like James and Ethel, whom we met earlier, that quiet ritual of sharing a glass of wine became something more than just a habit. It became a doorway. A way to sit together, slow down, and feel present again. To laugh, to remember who they were outside of the grandkids and the grocery lists and the doctor's visits. And here's the truth: many couples over 60 are silently struggling. They don't say it out loud. They don't want to admit that touch feels distant. That they miss the closeness they once had. Sometimes, even within a loving marriage, people feel invisible or disconnected. But you're not alone. The good news is, there are gentle, natural ways to begin again. Supporting your body with the right foods, movement, and yes, even a little wine, can help your heart and your connection start to open up again. So whether you're here to learn for yourself or someone you love, know this: your best days are not behind you. There's still room for laughter, for surprise, for warmth, and for love. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move on to the part you've been waiting for. The 4 types of wine that can naturally support better circulation and deeper intimacy after 60. Let's start with a classic, Pinot Noir. Often called the healthiest red wine, Pinot Noir has earned a strong reputation for supporting heart health, especially in people over 60. But why? First, let's talk about resveratrol. Pinot Noir has some of the highest levels of resveratrol found in any red wine. This powerful antioxidant comes from the grape skins, and Pinot Noir grapes tend to grow in cooler climates, which encourages them to develop more resveratrol as a natural defense. That means when you sip a glass of Pinot, you're not just enjoying a smooth, elegant wine, you're actually nourishing your body. Resveratrol plays a big role in relaxing blood vessels, allowing blood to move more freely throughout the body. It also supports the production of nitric oxide, the same molecule we talked about earlier that's essential for healthy circulation, energy, and even desire. But there's something else that makes Pinot Noir especially suitable for older adults. It's typically lower in sugar and alcohol content compared to other red wines. This makes it easier on your system. Less sugar means better control over blood pressure, less inflammation, and more stable energy levels. Now, let's go across the Atlantic for a moment. To the small villages of France, particularly in regions like Burgundy. Many older adults there drink a small glass of red wine with dinner. Studies have found that these communities tend to have lower rates of heart disease, despite eating rich foods. It's been called the French paradox. Why? Because their wine habits, especially Pinot Noir, are part of a lifestyle, not a shortcut. They enjoy their wine slowly, during meals, surrounded by conversation. It's not about drinking to escape. It's about drinking to connect. Ethel, who we met earlier, says it best. One evening, she and James were sitting on their porch as the sun was going down. They clinked glasses, laughed about the time their grandkids tried to make pasta from scratch, and just sat in the moment. Ethel looked over at James and said, "It's not about the wine, James, it's about the quiet time we share while sipping it." That's the lesson here. Pinot Noir supports the heart, but so does togetherness. The act of slowing down and sharing a moment without distraction. That's medicine too. So how can you enjoy Pinot Noir the right way? Here's a tip: pair it with a Mediterranean-style dinner. Think grilled fish, a big leafy salad with olive oil, roasted vegetables, and whole grains. This type of meal complements the wine and supports circulation naturally. And keep it to just one glass per evening, about 5 ounces. That's enough to enjoy the benefits without overdoing it. And if you live alone, that ritual can still be powerful. Put on soft music, light a candle, and treat yourself with kindness. The goal is not the wine itself, it's the intention. To care for your body. To create space for calm. To remember that you are still deserving of joy and gentleness. James once said, "We never expected wine to bring us closer. But it reminded us to sit down, to look at each other, to stop rushing." That's a kind of intimacy that starts not in the body, but in the heart. So, if you're still here and enjoying this video, comment number 2 below so I know you're still with me. And if you haven't already subscribed, now is a great time. Click that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you won't miss the next videos. We've got more to share that can help you live fully, no matter your age. Next up, we're going to talk about a slightly bolder wine, one that has a reputation for boosting passion and focus alike. Stick with me, let's move on to a wine that brings more than just bold flavor to the table, Cabernet Sauvignon. This deep, rich red isn't just for fancy dinners or celebrations. It may actually help you relax, lower stress, and improve both circulation and intimacy, especially as we age. Cabernet Sauvignon is known for its high levels of polyphenol, natural plant compounds that help fight inflammation and oxidative stress. Among these, one stands out: proanthocyanidins. These not only protect your blood vessels but also help relax the body by influencing stress hormone levels, particularly cortisol. Now, why is this important? Let's talk about stress for a moment. Chronic stress is one of the most silent, yet damaging factors as we get older. When cortisol levels stay high, it affects nearly everything: your sleep, your energy, your blood pressure, and yes, your ability to connect emotionally and physically with your partner. Stress tightens blood vessels, reduces nitric oxide, and limits healthy circulation. Over time, that can lead to fatigue, low mood, and reduced libido. But here's the thing: managing stress isn't about trying to remove it completely. It's about how we recover from it. How we give ourselves moments of calm. And that's where Cabernet Sauvignon comes in. This wine is bold, yes, but it's also grounding. Sipping it slowly can activate your parasympathetic nervous system. The part of your body that helps you relax, digest, and heal. It creates a moment of pause. A shift. A breath of space between the noise of the day and the peace of the evening. James, who you met earlier, shared something powerful. He said, "I used to rush through everything, dinner, conversation, even our quiet moments. I didn't realize how much stress I was carrying until we started slowing down. Now, every Friday night, we open a bottle of Cab, sit on the porch or in the living room, and just talk. No phone. No TV. Just music or silence. And everything changed. What changed wasn't just in his body, it was in the relationship. That intentional slowing down gave space for laughter, for honesty, for gentle connection. Sometimes they'd talk. Sometimes they'd just sit quietly together. But the stress started to melt away. So how can you use Cabernet Sauvignon in your own life? Try this simple practice: set aside one evening a week, maybe Friday or Saturday, to unwind with purpose. Prepare a small plate of nuts, dark chocolate, or cheese. Put on some soft jazz or turn off the noise completely. Pour a small glass, just one. Sit back. Breathe deep. You don't need a reason to rest. You don't need to earn it. Your body, your heart, and your mind deserve it simply because you've lived another day. And if you're single, this ritual can still be powerful. It's a chance to reconnect with yourself, to feel gratitude, and to let your body relax fully. Your peace is worth protecting. Cabernet Sauvignon doesn't erase life's stress. But when enjoyed with care, it creates a small window of rest, and those small windows are where intimacy begins. Not always the physical kind, but the emotional kind. The kind that builds trust, healing, and connection over time. So if you're still watching this video and finding these insights helpful, comment number 2 below to let me know you're still here. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell, so you never miss a chance to learn something new that could help your health and relationships flourish. Next, we're going to explore a wine with a fruity twist. One that brings circulation benefits and a sweet surprise to your table. Now, let's talk about a wine that's smooth, gentle, and easy to enjoy, Merlot. For many people over 60, stiffness in the joints and muscles can make movement uncomfortable and even painful. This stiffness can make intimacy and everyday activities harder than they should be. But here's some good news: Merlot can help soothe those aches and support better circulation in your body, especially in your joints and muscles. Merlot is known for its softer taste and moderate tannins, which makes it easier on the stomach and body compared to some bolder reds. What many don't realize is that the natural compounds in Merlot promote better blood flow. When your blood flows well, it carries oxygen and nutrients to your muscles and joints, helping to reduce stiffness and promote a warmer body temperature. That warmth helps muscles relax, easing tension and making movement smoother. Why is this so important? Well, being able to move comfortably affects how you feel physically and emotionally. When your body feels good, you feel more confident and more willing to connect with others, especially in moments of intimacy. Ethel, who you met in our introduction, shared a lovely memory that many can relate to. She said, "After dinner, James and I would pour a glass of Merlot, and sometimes we'd dance slowly in the living room. Nothing fancy, just gentle steps and smiles. It wasn't about the dance itself but about feeling our bodies move together, warm and connected. That glass of Merlot helped us relax and feel the moment." This simple ritual shows how wine can be part of more than just drinking. It can encourage movement, connection, and joy. When you feel stiffness or discomfort, even a small amount of movement paired with something soothing can make a difference. Here's a natural tip for you. After enjoying a glass of Merlot, try a few gentle stretches or a short walk around your home or garden. This combination helps improve circulation even more and keeps your muscles warm and flexible. Remember, it's about small steps, not big leaps. One important thing to keep in mind is that it's never too late to feel good in your own skin. No matter your age, your body can respond well to care and attention. Wine like Merlot, when enjoyed moderately, can be part of a routine that supports both your body and your spirit. So, whether you're married like James and Ethel or enjoying life on your own, don't underestimate the power of feeling comfortable and warm in your body. This feeling creates a foundation for intimacy, whether it's with yourself or with a loved one. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 3 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any helpful videos like this one. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Coming up next is a wine with a surprising twist, one that's known for its bright flavor and strong support for circulation and heart health. Now, let's talk about a wine that's different from the reds we've discussed so far but just as special, Organic Dry Rosé. This wine is light, fresh, and clean, with low sugar and plenty of antioxidants that help your body stay healthy. What makes rose stand out is not just its taste but its ability to lift your mood and bring a sense of joy and lightness to the moment. Many people over 60 find that their energy and spirits sometimes dip, especially during the long afternoons or quiet weekends. That's where rose can be a wonderful companion. Its bright flavor and natural antioxidants can help reduce stress and encourage laughter, smiles, and good conversation. When you enjoy rose, you're not just drinking wine, you're inviting a lighter, happier energy into your day. James, whom we met earlier, shared a meaningful story about how he learned to relax again after retiring. After decades of working hard and rushing from one thing to the next, retirement felt strange at first. He told me, "I used to fill my days with chores and worries, but then my daughter brought me a bottle of organic dry rose. We sat together on the porch one Sunday afternoon, sipping slowly and just talking about nothing in particular. That simple moment of calm helped me see that life can be joyful and easy." This story reminds us that sometimes the smallest things, like sharing a glass of rose on a sunny day, can make a big difference in how we feel inside. It encourages us to slow down, enjoy the present, and find happiness in simple pleasures. One great way to enjoy organic dry rose is during daytime activities like picnics or Sunday brunches with family and friends. Its refreshing taste pairs perfectly with light meals and outdoor gatherings, making these moments even more special. Imagine the warmth of the sun, good company, and a glass of rose to brighten your mood and deepen your connection with those around you. It's important to remember, though, that wine itself is not a cure or a magic solution. Instead, it's a helpful tool, a way to create space for togetherness, laughter, and connection. What really transforms us is the relationships we build and the time we spend with others. Wine just helps make those moments a little more special. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Your support helps us keep making great content to inform and inspire you. Next, we'll bring it all together and talk about how these 4 wines can fit naturally into your lifestyle to improve circulation and intimacy after 60. Stay with us for some final thoughts and encouragement. Before we wrap up, it's very important to talk about some warnings and wise boundaries when it comes to enjoying wine, especially after 60. First, moderation is key. Drinking 1 glass of wine a day can be helpful, but drinking too much, like a whole bottle, can do more harm than good. Too much alcohol can hurt your health, disrupt your sleep, and even worsen circulation and intimacy problems. So, keep it simple, 1 glass is enough to enjoy the benefits without risks. Next, not all wines are the same. When you choose wine, look for organic options that are low in sugar and sulfite-free. These wines tend to be cleaner and easier on your body, especially for older adults. Many wines on the market have added sugars and chemicals that might affect your health or cause unwanted reactions. Always read labels carefully or ask for help when buying wine. Also, it's very important to remember that wine should never be used as a way to mask loneliness, sadness, or deep emotional pain. Sometimes, people might try to use alcohol to escape difficult feelings, but this only makes things worse. If you find yourself feeling very lonely or sad often, please reach out to friends, family, or a counselor. True healing and connection come from people, not from drinking. For those who are single or live alone, it's important to know that connection is still very much possible. You can enjoy wine during social moments with friends or even find joy in your own company. Life after 60 can still be full of meaningful relationships and happiness. Finally, if you are on medication, have a history of addiction, or simply prefer not to drink alcohol, there are non-alcoholic alternatives available. These can provide some of the benefits, like antioxidants, without the risks of alcohol. It's always best to talk with your doctor if you're unsure what's right for you. Remember, the goal is to use wine wisely and enjoy it as part of a healthy, connected, and joyful life. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment "wise" below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Your support helps us keep making great content to inform and inspire you. Next, let's move to our final thoughts and conclusion. Let's bring James and Ethel back into the picture one last time. After more than 40 years of marriage, they've learned a few simple but powerful rules that help them stay close and connected in their later years. First, they always pray together. It's not just about religion, it's about sharing hopes, fears, and gratitude. Prayer keeps their hearts united, reminding them they're not alone in this journey. Second, they eat slowly. They take time to enjoy each bite, each sip, and each moment at the table. Eating slowly isn't just good for digestion, it's a way to slow down life and savor the present, together. Third, they laugh often. Whether it's a silly joke or a shared memory, laughter keeps their spirits light. It breaks tension, heals wounds, and makes the ordinary feel special. Fourth, and very importantly, they sip with purpose, not habit. Their wine moments are not about just drinking, they are about being fully present with each other, appreciating the quiet time, and the love that flows in between the sips. James and Ethel's favorite memory is from just a few months ago. The night they lit candles in their kitchen, put on soft music, and danced slowly, just like when they were young. They didn't care about how perfect their steps were or what time it was. In that moment, they felt 30 years old again, full of hope, joy, and closeness. This story reminds us that love after 60 is not lost or faded, it only changes shape. It needs gentleness, patience, and small daily habits that bring two hearts closer. Whether it's prayer, slow meals, laughter, or mindful sips of wine, these little things build a lasting connection that keeps love alive. If you're still watching and these lessons speak to you, please comment "love" below to share your thoughts. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe and turn on the bell so you won't miss more helpful stories like this. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you so much for joining us today. We truly hope you found value in learning about these 4 special types of wine that can help improve circulation and intimacy after 60. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and share one thing you learned from this video and how you plan to use it in your own life. Your thoughts and experiences are very important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement to keep making videos that inform and inspire. If you are still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment the number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future videos. Your support really helps us continue creating meaningful content just for you. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.